Welcome back, everyone. Balgin Stonedrake here once again with some more Kingdom Death action for you all. I was tempted to say horror, or perhaps even nightmares. So, we've come across a lion, and we've been very fortunate indeed. For starters, we've been able to ambush the lion due to a hunt event. Additionally, we have this lovely dead monster tile. This is probably the worst camera angle ever, isn't it? Let me just have a quick look. Oh, it's not too bad, I suppose. So the lion is eating the monsters, so the survivors can be set up anywhere they want. In this case, I'm very tempted to reposition some of that tall grass and put it right next to the lion. Yeah, okay. It needs to be 4 sprints. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, put that there. 1, 2, 3. Shunt that over there. So we also have the 4 patches of long grass, tall grass. We also have the corpse of another survivor from another settlement. Don't worry, it wasn't Fidelis. It's some other place we don't know about. If anyone crosses that, they're going to take brain damage, but they're going to get insanity and maybe something basic they can scavenge from the corpse. However, everyone's already taken brain damage on the hunt, so I'm going to be avoiding that corpse if I can, right? Due to the dead monster, the survivors can be set up anywhere they want, and they get to go first, so they get to double ambush, which isn't going to make the slightest bit of difference really. I'm going to put the 2 children... No, I'm going to put them in the long grass. I'm going to put Ranvig with her daggers in the monster's blind spot. And you know what? Same goes for Sven with the bone axe. Alright? Humans get to go first, so let's get to it. Let's try to kill this thing and get some resources. We do want to scavenge the dead monster, because that will be incredibly useful in the long run. It is an action though to do so, and it's out of the grass, so I'm going to see what I can do with reactions first. So let's start with Sven. Alright, here's the bone axe at speed of 2, so that's 2 dice, no extra speed there, so right. Oh, another thing I've been completely forgetting, as I think I mentioned actually in the Butcher video, is that attacking from a monster's blind spot grants a bonus of +1 to hit, which I have completely overlooked and been selling myself short on. So, 1 miss, 1 hit, so we'll have a hit location card. Oh great, there's a failure state, isn't that a good start? The beast's scapular deltoid. Is that basically the shoulder? I think one of the front shoulders. Right, so the axe has a strength of 3, and level 1 white lion has toughness of 8, so 5s. No. So the lion storms off this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go, to there. This is going to make it a lot harder for him to... But you know what? He's going to rush up. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he has +1 movement. So he's presenting himself as a target here because... Oh, wait. He does have +1 movement. He is going to get into the long grass. Yeah. So he's baiting the lion here, trying to make himself the target, and that's not going to work out, is it? That's really not going to work out. Okay, so let's have Ranvig rush up. 1, 2, 3, 4. She can't get in the blind spot, but she can search the dead monster. So let's have a dead monster roll. 1 random basic resource. Okay, it's better than nothing. Basic resource deck. My wonderful card shuffling skills continue. That card practically fell out, so a piece of monster hide. That's good, that's good. We can start making some more armour, and in fact with the leather workers we can turn that into leather and maybe make something really durable. But I'm probably getting ahead of myself there. That's probably a foolish thing to think of, because we're needing weapons at the moment. We've got armour. Well, the armour for 2 sides, but getting a third one ready would be great. Let's see. Sigvald and Ormhild have the strategist fighting art. I got those cards out. Oh, they can add a giant stone face or a topple pillar to the Showdown board if they want to. I could see the advantages, but I'm not going to bother this time. It also means that taking both of them on a hunt is probably a bit of a daft thing to do. However, Sven has the Mighty Strike fighting art, so on a perfect hit he will deal damage, hopefully. Oh joy. So the children kind of want to stay here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. They're not going to be taking any special actions, they're just getting ready to bundle on the lion next turn. And speaking of turns, oh hey look, it's the lion's turn. And the lion will revenge! Nobody's really hurt it yet, so closest threat in field of view is going to be Ranvig. So the lion turns and goes for her. That's 1 hit. We're off to a flying start, aren't we? 1 hit to the head, of all things. And I need to stop reaching for that pencil. So that's... Oh, I am a complete numpty. Right. 1 damage to the head. Because I've forgotten to jot down armour values for my lovely survivors, I'll just do that now quickly. Okay, no, he's covered. Sigvald has the bone helm, 3 on the head, and 1 on the next. 1 there, and 1 there, and 1 there. That is armour ratings all done. Not that it'll be too much help, but it's better than nothing, right? I mean, without the armour, they'd be in a much worse situation now. After hit, isolate, spray, full move away from all, and grab. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Odds and evens. Dumph. And she gets to be over here, knocked down. Oh joy. Is that out of shot? It is slightly, isn't it? Right, let's just turn the camera there. Isn't this tripod lovely? Well, it does its job, I suppose. Right. So she will get up at the end of the next monster turn, unless someone wants to shout at her and make her get up. And you know what? I think Sven's going to do that. He is going to have to wait till his turn though, but hey, it's human turn, so yeah. Sven will shout at her, "Get up, no, don't, look out!" Or something much more articulate, maybe. "Don't let him hurt you!" 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And really wish he had some kind of throwing weapon. You know what? She's going to nip back round behind the lion here with her daggers and stab away, because we're trying to get a bit of damage down here. This thing is a dangerous monster, and ooh, that's interesting. Only the 1 hit, I'm afraid, there. But that's okay. That's okay. Straight to the ribs. There is a wound reaction, but it's not a bad one. The dagger is only strength 1, but she has +1 strength, so that's 2. Oh yes, she wounds him in the ribs, alright. So 1 AA card gone to the wound stack. The reaction is if she has a lot of understanding, which she doesn't. So that's a shame. Oh, and Sven has a full set of rawhide armour and he just uses a point of survival, he gets it back. Awesome. So that's one of the great things about the rawhide armour set. It's probably really useful early on, not so much later, because later you kind of start needing the armour. And I'll just do the children quickly. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And time to shut this down and start up again in a few moments. As we return to the living room floor, the lion is about to do what lions do best and massacre some survivors, probably. Right, on the claw. Closest rep not facing, closest in field of view. Right, she's on the blind spot, so I go 1, 2, 3. Wait. Should he even go to there to inconvenience him? No, no. Make them come to him. He's a lion after all, the king of beasts. Why should he dance attendance on these mere mortals when he can just claw their faces off? Ooh! Double hit. Sven's about to be taking a double body full of, wow, raking at the chest there his claws. 2 damage to the chest, he's got 2 armour there, that is totally fine. Fairly tame turn for the lion there. You know, I might be able to get both children behind the lion in the blind spot in the long grass here, so let's see what I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can. So a bone sword, striking on 6s. Ah, it was a perfect hit, but oh, damage needs a hit location first. Oh, the temple. Oh, that's not good. That is really not good. Right. Well, she fails to wound him. The lion doesn't like being struck on the side of the head, so he swirls and lashes out of his claws. Oh, poor Ormhild. Is this going to be the end of a survivor already? Well, she is in the long grass, so that +1 dodge would have helped a little bit if he hadn't rolled so high. Okay, body and waist. That's 1 to the body, 1 to the waist. That towel might as well be a paper towel for all the protection it's offering. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get Sigvald in there. He also has a bone blade. He's not behind it anymore. A single hit again. And it's the clever ploy. Of course it's the clever ploy. So, the lion's going to maul him, and he's doomed. Well, double hit. To the double body. Okay, that's actually quite bad. That's really bad. That's a heavy wound. The joy of being doomed. And the clever ploy. So, we get the fun of reshuffling the hit location deck and hoping the clever ploy is not so near the top. This time, although it probably is a few cards down just there. Right. We need the parents in the armour to not be in the blind spot. So let's have Ranvig go to there and slice and stab and slash viciously with her daggers in some attempt to... She is behind, so that is a hit. A hit to the paw. 1 strength for the dagger, 1 strength for her permanent +1 strength. Means that she has actually wounded the beast. In the claw. So no reaction, and a wound again. Starting to make our mark on this line. No, my luck, I'm taking over basic cards, and the advanced ones will be there to ruin our day. But we'll see. Okay, so now we need to spend to get out around here with the axe, get some attention away from the kids, and hopefully provoke a few attack reactions. And I dropped that. It was an 8, but I'm not going to count it. Oh! Ho ho! Double lanterns. Let me just... Double lanterns. So, 2 perfect hits. Now, why is it great that he's got perfect hits? Perfect hits don't normally do much, but he has the Mighty Strike fighting art, so he'll get +2 strength for each of these. This is amazing. So the axe is a strength-free weapon anyway, so as long as I don't get the clever ploy, we stand a chance of causing a couple more really nasty wounds here. Okay, the main cannot be wounded. So let's do the main first. Trying for a critical hit. Do you see that? Oh, sorry, this is so I am having a lucky day. So he slices off some of the main and gains the Shimmering Mane White Lion resource. Oh joy! Hooray! Now I have the joy of searching through the White Lion's resource deck to find the aforementioned resource. Maybe I ought to make a line, because now we have the Caterium. We can do something funky with that. Or we could just turn it into leather armour actually and make some really sturdy gear. Right, the beast's tricep has a failure state. So 3 for the axe, 2 for the perfect hit makes a 5. The lion has a toughness of 8, so I'm needing a freeze here, and I really shouldn't have said that because now I'm going to roll 2. There's a 5. Hooray! He wounded him with a tricep. It's not a critical wound or anything, but it's a wound nonetheless. And the lion is certainly feeling the bite of our blades. So things are looking up for our survivors here. This is good, right? This is good. It's not terribly shabby or anything. You know what? He's going to use a survival point to get Sigvald to stand up. And because he's in full leather, full hides, he gets that point back. With a wonderful 8 there. This is going well for us, and we kind of needed something to go good after the last whole debacle with the butcher. What I'm hoping to do here is maybe start making some lion armour, or some leather armour, and just kit people out really well. So of course now I'm just going to get a whole lot of bones from this, but that is the end of the human turn. The lion will strain. That's a hit location. That's not an AI card. The lion will bat someone around, facing one of those 2. Odds and evens, win or odd. It's a 2. It goes for little Sigvald. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh well. That's Lion Spear. Oh, you know what? Departing size. Yeah. Yeah, just my mistake. I forgot Departing Survivor game 1 survival. Right, so bat around is... Oh god. Brain damage equals his monster. 2 attacks. Double hit. You know what? Brain damage is really bad at the moment because everyone's already taken some. So Sigvald is going to spend 2 of his survival points, leaving him with only 1 remaining, to not get hit and not take brain damage, because we know brain damage has a 20% kill chance at the moment. Oh, great, isn't it fun? Yeah, well, it is, and it's okay. Right, can I get one more round of human attacks in very quickly? Yes, I probably can. So, Ramvig will attack with the daggers. 3 9s. Okay. Please don't be a trap. Okay, Strange Hand, the Beast's Brow, and the Beast's Femur. The Femur has no wound reaction. So I'll go back first. So 2, 5, nope. And we have a wound reaction on the brow, and she's not likely to get that. So, and then a failure reaction on the hand. So we'll go for brow next. Yep, that is a wound. So we have a wound reaction, of course we do. Snarling, it swats, so it turns round. It deals her a point of brain damage, which is going to be brain trauma. Because, yeah, fun. That was me hoping I'd get another human turn in before my camera cacked it. Well, into heavy brain damage. So, don't be a 1 or 2. It's a 9! Hooray! It's not a 1 or 2. It's okay. She's alive, folks. And possibly still standing and... 9. New perspective. Did knock down and gain 1d10 insanity. Awesome! 6 points. Wow, she is really... Yeah. That is great. Apart from the being knocked down bit, obviously, it means she doesn't get a last attack. But hey, it's better than nothing, right? Cutting it a little fine here. Let's see if I can squeeze a little more in here. We have... Oh, and she was going to... You know what? Let's have Sven yell at her to get up. And can he keep his point? No, he actually has to spend it this time. But it's okay. It's first point spent for him. So she gets up. And he's going to... he's going to go round to here with the axe and hack away. No hits. Right, 2 children from behind with bone blades. I'll start with... You know what? I'll start back behind the lion here. Ormhild with her bone blade is set to maybe score some red lines along its white and green flank. Yeah, so this lion maybe is a bit mouldy, a bit mangy. I mean, they did find one rotting dead lion already. Why can't a living one be a bit rotten, you know? So yeah, bone blade, come on. 1 hit. The beast's heal. No reactions. Wonderful. It's strength 2 on the sword. A critical wound. Wonderful. So we get a wound card gone, and this is amazing. We've been, whoa, you know, there's thing that we got rid of at least, yeah, the advanced cards. There's 3 advanced cards in the deck, and there's only 2 cards left. None have come out yet. So we got rid of at least one of them. We're doing really well here. The lion is knocked down. Persistent injury, ruptured tendon. When the white lion starts his movement, roll d10. Result of 1, it's knocked down. So he may keep falling over. Great. And I believe being knocked down may give them a bonus to land blows. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? What am I doing? What am I doing? The index in the back is after the event. Knocked down, wants to... yeah, attacks hit on a 3+, cancel reactions, including beneficial ones, does not cancel critical wound effects. Yeah. Sounds when it draws an AI card, a trap card at the start of its next turn. Right, okay, sure. So then, that was Ormhild. Ormhild's daughter, and then Sigvald, who's been incredibly fortunate to survive, to be honest, despite having spent a load of survival points, will roll a 1 and a bloody 2. Ears and blind spots, so that 2 will hit. Hitting it in the scapular deltoid, which is great because it has a failure state and we can ignore it. Oh, and he wounds it as well. This is amazing. Well, it's good. It's very good. Right, the lion's turn. Well, obviously it now will stand up, and it's probably pretty angry. Another basic card. Wow, all the advanced cards have been stripped off. This is amazing. They're doing really well. Grasp. No one's knocked down. Closest survivor in range. It's going to be one of those two. Odds and evens. It goes for Randvig. And it will actually miss. That's great. That was a very quick line cut. There's 4 cards here. I'm not very good at shuffling cards. And if I talk, it might distract me from the fact that I can blatantly count where most of them are at this point. Still, just feel, yeah. That'll do. Right. Humans. Well, the lion is standing up now, and reactions are a possible thing, especially as we've got through quite a bit of the hit location deck here. There's about 2/3 remaining, and that trap card is in there somewhere. So let's go with the adults first. Randvig has 3 dagger attacks. Why am I rolling her first? Well, 2 of them will miss. That will be the ribs, and I'll move her round to here, just to make room for some manoeuvring. Yeah. 1 for her, 1 for the dagger is 2. No wound, but no reaction, that's great. Right, Sven has the bone axe, and he's going to use it. Oh, single hit. To the temple. Oh, he's not going to like that. That is a 7, plus 3 for the axe is 10. It's a wound. It's not a critical wound because it's not a natural 10. But it is a wound all the same. 3 AI cards remain. Can the 2 children take them away? I doubt it. But let's see. Ormhild. Bone blade from the back. Bone blade behind. Bone blade up your bum. The lion does not like a bone blade up his bum. He gets struck twice, and he probably won't get hit in the bum. He will get hit in the clever ploy. Clever ploy, of course. I'm so glad I didn't do Sigvald first. So he turns on little Ormhild here, slashing out at her with his claws. 2 hits to the body and legs. So the body blow will cause her to be knocked down, unfortunately. Wait, a 4 and a 2? She's a McGrass. Grass gives +1 dodge. It's only 1 hit. Odds or evens? Evens. It was the legs. So a body blow did not occur. She is not knocked down. And I'll just quickly work out where my rubber's got to. There we are. We're doing for time. We're doing okay for time. That's great. It does mean, though, that we have the joy of reshuffling the AI deck. She is going to stay in the grass because it will increase her chances of survival. Same goes for Sigvald, who is up next. With his bone blade to hack away at the lion, and hopefully perfect hit. Shame he doesn't have that mighty blow, fighting art. The beast's tail. There's a reflex, of course. There's a. Oh my god, this is going to be horrible. Right. Might as well try and do some damage then. It's strength 2 on the sword, no damage. Right. Oh joy. 1, 2. It's a move 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Both the young'uns are grabbed and dragged and prone right in front of the lion there. Oh, great. And just to make things ever so slightly worse, it's the lion's turn. And the lion is not going to overlook such an opportunity, is it? It will claw. Okay, they're knocked down. They're not a threat when they're knocked down, are they? I can't remember. I don't think so. Threat facing field of range, threat and field of view. I think it's Sven here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the lion will go for him like crazy. Double hit. Body and head. Oh, great. Well, the nice thing about having a full suit of armour is that it involves having armour on the head. So that's great. That is a light wound on the body though. Okay, lion done. Back to the humans. Because they were knocked down in a human turn, they get up at the end of the lion's turn. So they are both standing. This is possibly a good thing. Right, let's go rushing in there again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get behind it. With a bone blade. A single hit to the chest. Which fails to wound. Oh, it's exactly the same as the tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he gets to be grabbed and dragged and knocked down. Oh, it's a point of damage for drag. Both the kids. Form hilt to the body, so she does still get that heavy body blow. And little Sigvald to the legs. Okay. Lucky he had those boots on. Well, we'll do Ormhild next because she's easy to do. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rush up to there. Okay, so this is where we turn things around a bit and have Randvig here. Let me just have a point of a card. Use a point of her survival to get Sven to stand up, and she does not get it back. Oh, the joy of rawhide armour. It's all that luck is starting to run thin, eh? Well, it's better than nothing, right? So Sven is now standing. He will get to act this turn, and she will go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack with her bow and knife. That's no hits, but at least she's standing next to the lion, and he can be as angry and aggressive as he likes. Meanwhile, Sven will nip round behind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's even got movement of 6. And he will attempt to bring his bone axe to bear on the beast's rump. Why isn't the beast's bum a location card? If his dongle is one, then, you know. Oh, I'm getting a dry throat now. That's not good, is it? Time is close. Okay, 1 hit to the... Wait. From behind, axe hits on 6s, 2 hits. The ear, which it doesn't like, and the gut. Gut first. 3, 7. Nope. So it will spin and strike at him. Double miss. And then the ear. Yeah, that's a wound. Okay. Time to restart this buddy and save what I got. Okay, hopefully we're on the last leg here. The lion is down to its last few cards. And this is the start of our turnaround, our recovery from the butcher. So that was a wound to the ear. No reaction, and it will be the lion's turn again. The lion will grasp. No, he's not down, so it's just going to go for odds and evens. Ah, it goes for her. Okay. Yes, it definitely gets over a roll like that. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she is grabbed and dragged to here and knocked down. Oh, she's also wounded in the waist, you know, because that's a great place for her to... You know what, she can take that, she's got armour, she's fine. Right. She's knocked down in the lion's turn, so she gets to stay down until the end of the lion's next turn. Unless Sven here uses a point of survival to get her to stand up. Oh, and he gets it back as well. Isn't that nice? There's only 2 cards left in the eye deck now, so I can't really shuffle them. I'll just roll randomly. Right, so he gets her to stand up, and he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa! 4, 5, 6. I have a plan now. And attack with his axe. Double hits. I kind of wish I hadn't now, but it... Okay, the elbow and the knee. Strength 3 for the axe. Go for the knee first because there is no reaction and it fails to wound. Go for the elbow because there's no reaction and it... well, there's a reaction, it definitely fails to wound. That's really bad, actually. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As the lion rushes, knocks her down, gives her a point of damage for the grab to the head. Yeah. Okay. Has he gone up the board? Yeah, the lion drags her away. So, Sigvald, who has the most points of survival at this point, is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and encourage her. Wait, that's 1 and 2. Yeah, that's his last point of survival there, to get up, and get up she shall. Then Ormhild will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Ranvig, who, in all honesty, because she has those 6 points of insanity, is more interested about searching this dead survivor now than trying to get a lion kill. But the lion is very dangerous, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to try and get him with her bone knife. Oh, that is 2 hits to the back and the belly. The belly has no reaction. Belly first. 1 from a knife, 1 for herself is 2. No, fails. Alright, that's nice and quick and easy. Oh, and I've been completely forgetting that the lion has his... I tidied up his critical hit wound. That's not good, is it? I tidied it up and shuffled it back into the deck. That's bad. That's really bad of me. Every time he moves, he should roll and have a chance of falling over, that's all. So, that's a really big mistake of mine. I don't want to go digging for it now, because the lion's nearly dead. So the back is 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, no. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm going to dig. Is it my knee? It was not the knee. There was me. Everything was going really well. And I made a great big super giant cock up. Okay. Here's the heel, and there's the card. I will shuffle these. I know a trap card's in there somewhere. If you can't see it, at least you can hear them being shuffled, right? Lion's turn, it has 2 cards, odds and evens. Top one on the deck is the grasp. There's no one to grasp, so it will just... I think it can reach Randy because she attacked it originally. Yeah. So back he comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he will attempt to get her, and get her he does. Oh, great. You know what? She's going to spend a point of survival to dodge that, because that is very annoying. It would grab her and drag her all the way up that way, make it even harder for people to get to it. And she gets to keep that point of survival, so dodge she does. Hooray! She's not going to attack. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and search this body. So she'll take a point of brain damage, but that's fine because she has 6 points of insanity, so it just goes down to 5. And a lovely roll on this survivor corpse table here of 3. And +2 insanity, 1 random basic resource. Okay. And the basic resource today is a lovely broken lantern. These are actually really useful later on, I imagine. I think we melt them down to scrap metal to make things with. Not that they've actually learned how to melt down metal yet. Time's getting close. So, let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to rush in there with the axe, try to finish it off. He can't finish it off, he doesn't have enough attacks, and they'll both miss anyway. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got the 2 children. Hildren? Yes, they're Hildren. The Hildren will run and hide in the long grass. And the lion will, because it's only got 1 card left, claw. Well, he's right there in front of it. Double claw. To the head and the arms. And because he has armour, he can take both of those, I think. So, Sven takes a minor mauling. And I need to step away to get this off the camera, because my camera has a tiny memory card. So I'll be back soon. Bye bye for now. And we're back. So this is a tough old lion. If anything, it's proof that being green is good for you. Yeah. So we just had Sven completely fail to hit the lion there. The lion clawed. I think it's human turn again. Alright, so let's have both the kids get round behind in for the kill here. This is dangerous of Sigvald, but because he is potentially very fragile at the moment due to existing injuries. That's 1 hit to the... I put that beast's heel on top of the discard pile again. That was very stupid of me after I fixed that out last time. Right. in the mouth, right in the mouth, from the back with the sword. No damage though. So he slashes it around the side of the face, and it roars. He doesn't suffer any brain damage, so that's great. Right, so we'll have a little orm hilt run in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bone blade ready again, because we really need to start taking this thing down. You know, it's proving quite stubborn, this environmentally friendly lion. Yeah, he's probably in good with Friends of the Earth and everything. Right, she lands a blow on the hand. Interesting. And with her blade, she slice, fails to wound the hand, so it turns round and claws at her. And hits only once in the head. Oh, and she has no head armour. This is risky. So first blow to the head, so heavy injury, knocked down. And you know what? I'm not going to use survival on a heavy injury. It's the you know, on a dark box. It's the serious injuries, the life-threatening ones, that are worth using survival on. Although now she really needs to stand up. Well, hey, here's Sven with his axe, right? And what a time to burn! I know. Sven will use a survival point to get her on her feet, and he will get to keep it, courtesy of his full rawhide leather armour set, which will probably be passed back down to Sigvald at some point when Sven gets hold of something better, because inheritance is going to be a big thing. Right, so axe attacks from behind as well, needing 6s, 5s from behind, double 4. That's just disappointing. So we'll have Randvig go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, getting in there with the knives. This does leave the 2 children vulnerable, so we need some kind of hit reaction that will spur the beast on to whirl on the adults. The flank. Oh, this is good. We want to wound the flank, and well, we'll go for the flank first, obviously. 1, and her strength is 2, needing 6s, and I really shouldn't have said that because she has failed to win the flank, and she would have got the priority target token, which would have been great. So the scapular deltoid, it's going to run away with the children. Yeah, she fails to win the lion, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 2 young'uns get dragged. Causing Sigvald, who has no survival points left or anything, to take damage to the waist, so that's 1, and Ormhild to take damage to the arms. Okay, that's not too lethal for either of them. And Randvig is going to spend a point to get Sigvald to stand up, because he's kind of fragile looking at the moment. She doesn't get it back, so that one is actually spent now. So, but at least he will be standing. So the lion. Well, it's got 2 cards left, so odds and evens, odds on top, evens on the bottom. Grasp. Okay, this is bad. So Ormhild lying on the ground there is the target of choice for the lion, because it wants someone who's knocked down, and it wants to grab her and drag her away. Oh, it grabs. And she, not desiring to perish, will spend a survival point to dodge that one, because otherwise she'd be in a very bad way indeed. Right, back over to the humans. She was knocked down in the human turn, so she gets to stand now. And not desiring to perish, she's going to strike and then run into the long grass. So sword, single hit to the please don't be the trap card. It's not, it's for ribs. Oh, if she can wound this will be great. The wound reaction is for people with lots of understanding. Strength 2 on the sword. It's a wound to the ribs. She has 3 or more understanding. The sound of cracking ribs is invigorating and encouraging, and she gains +1 survival. So I'm just going to rub out that point that she spent there. Also, it's a wound. Bring the lion that much closer to death, and then she legs it into the long grass because she doesn't want to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, and she go to there to make room for her brother, because he's going to attempt a similar manoeuvre. Well, practically identical. 1 hit to the temple. Oh, great. Knowing my luck here, he's going to fail to wound it now. 2 for... Yep. And the lion doesn't like being hit in the side of the head, so it swats in with its big paws. Double hit there to the head and the waist. Yep, so 1 there. Oh, he's got the bone helmet, he's fine, yeah. And then he will go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the long grass. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Randvig because she cannot reach. However, Sven with the axe and his mighty speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, will sprint in there. Bone blade raised, hewing down upon the lion. He is behind it, so that is 1 single solitary hit. 2 would have been nice, you know, poor. Okay. Strength 3 on the axe. Yes, it's a wound. That is the last AI card of the lion's gone. So the lion will... It's basic actions, isn't it? Okay. Okay. It turns... Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... And goes for Ormhild. Okay, that's a miss. She's in the grass, but that's not going to be enough. So she is struck in the head. And you know what? That would be a life-threatening injury, so she's going to dodge that one. With that bonus point she got for wounding the ribs. Hooray! Right. Can we finish this lion? The axe hits hardest, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And attack with Sven. Sven strikes! The glorious mane, which cannot be wounded. No, he doesn't get an extra main card, but that's okay. Randvig will move here. She wants to try and provoke reactions with... Oh, there will be no reactions because there are no... Oh no, it's hit the cards, yeah. So that's 1 hit. Tricep. This is good because she can get it to turn around. Turn around. Everybody fail to wound the lion now. He's gonna turn and maul you. Turn around. Lion's got some claws and he's gonna... Ow. See? Body and legs. She'll take it like a woman, because that's what she is. And because she has armour on both those locations. Hooray! So I'm thinking, once I've got armour on at least 3 people, I can probably afford to go for a level 2 lion, although that's probably a bit dangerous. And the extra resources for facing a high level monster aren't that much. It's almost better to keep fighting the lower ones, but there's got to be some advantage to fighting the higher ones, like maybe getting more out of it. I don't know. So, we'll have little Sigvald here, nip around behind with his bone blade. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. And Ormhild with hers. Double hit. And one of these is probably the trap card, I'm just going to say now. The femur and the brow. The femur has no hit reaction, so 2 needing a 6. Yes! Slicing into the femur, she slays the beast. Wonderful! The lion is done. And in these last 3 hit location cards, the clever ploy was second from the bottom. Wow. Whew. The lion is slain. So, everyone's going to get experience, they're going to get resources. Let's see if I can get this in before my camera runs out of time. Of course, now I probably won't. Okay, it is 4 and 4, isn't it? Yes, it is.